Hey.
Hiya. Good run?
Yeah. So you gonna come today?
Yeah, I'll come.
You sure?
Yeah, I'll come, I'm sure. I just hope it's for the last time.
Yeah, I'll pick Sam up at lunch.
Oh, it's all right. I'm picking him up. I've already squared it with school, so, you're gonna have to tell Debbie that we're not buying the bistro.
Yeah, about that.
Have you put the sugar in already?
Oh, customer does it themselves.
What, is this a new rule or something?
New policy.
Has Roy signed off on this?
Well, negotiations were quite lengthy.
So you'll put sauce in a sandwich,
I'm working on that.
but you won't put sugar in a coffee?
Do you want me to drink it for you and all?
Excuse me, can you stop flirting with my brother's wife, please?
I wouldn't dare.
Oh, unbelievable.
What's up?
She's calling me Missy.
Who, your mum?
No, Carla. Morning, Missy. Any chance you can chase dolmens?
I thought she'd got herself a new PA.
Summer is our PA, it's not her PA, but no, apparently she's learning the ropes. Literally, you cannot get the staff. What, is that what I am now, just an invoice chaser?
Oh, I spend my life chasing invoices. Hey, Shona, these guys have gone a bit early, haven't they?
Yeah, it's a bacon supplier. It's the same every year.
Maybe I should do the same. Minus Imran's signature, of course.
It's November.
These bacon suppliers are onto something.
Oh, what? Sending the first Christmas card?
Hey, there's a lesson to be learned.
Was she dashed on the rocks? Was she dashed on the rocks? I think you are confused, sir. She liked her whiskey on the rocks or with a dash. Scene. Oh, thank you.
This week, the Weatherfield players. Next week, the Dundee rep.
Oh, we'll see about that.
Once more with talent. What can I get you, Mary?
Cup of tea, please. No, there's no way.
We pay it back.
It's Sam's inheritance, not ours.
Yeah, but it's just sitting there.
Yeah, sitting there waiting for him to turn 18 so that he can go to university or travel the world.
Yeah, but we pay it back.
Financial security is the least he deserves, especially the way things are at the minute.
Okay, we lose that place. What financial security has he got then?
No, Nick, I am sorry. We are not gambling with Sam's money. Natasha's money that she worked her fingers to the bone for. And anyway, I can't see her sister signing it off. I mean, I wouldn't countersign it, would you?
No, probably not.
Look, I know it was all perfect. It was just down the road. We know the trade. But we've cobbled together as much money as we can, and the figures just don't add up.
So that's it. We give up.
Well, I saw that they were advertising for jobs on the trams. There was a big push in the Gazette.
What? Can you imagine me tearing tickets with these hands, sweeping up cigarette butts?
Yeah, well, there was no smoking anyway.
I've run businesses all my life.
Well, what about asking your brother?
David?
Well, yeah, I mean, maybe he's got some money stashed away somewhere that you could borrow. I mean, no, I'll tell you, hasn't.
No. I wouldn't ask David even if he'd won the lottery.
Yeah, because you're too proud, that's your problem.
Yeah, one of many.
I hope that wasn't aimed at me. Because you know what I have a mold in your back?
As if. I'm worried about seeing Harvey today.
I know you are. Me too.
Schoolwork came easy to me, but being an office dog's body's got me waking up in a cold sweat.
Yeah, well, real life, pal. School, college, that's a doddle in comparison.
Right, and how many GCSEs did you get?
Art, nearly.
Right, don't forget that my dad gets out today. Rehab.
Well, I'll leave you to it. I said I'd go in early anyway, so.
Creep.
See you later.
See ya.
Bye. Do you think I should go in early too?
Didn't you hear what I said?
Sorry, what time?
Just asking him now.
You are kidding me.
What?
She's not going to eat all that.
Well, that's what she's asked for.
And you're taking it up to her. I hope you get a tip. Since when did she drink tea?
Can I have breakfast in bed too?
You can have breakfast in bed at the weekend, OK?
Why isn't she at school?
You know why she's not at school, love? Because she's suspended for doing something really naughty.
So why is she getting breakfast in bed?
That is a great question.
It's gone through.
What else?
Dolman's payment.
Well, good. Don't let them leave it so long next time. What's that? Oh, right, yeah. Tell Kirk to send out a replacement.
What, no charge?
No, not if it's our fault, no.
I must say, these new suspender belts are a bit racy, aren't they?
Not now, Sean.
I was thinking we should send out the Christmas cards early this year. Summer, I'll show you where we keep the mailing list.
Oh, no. Someone's busy. If you want it done, you do it.
Right. Ooh, I know that look.
Sorry?
You're in love. Oh, every morning I wake up and I pray you're going to kick her into touch.
Who?
Who? Wendy. Why? Who else are you pining for?
I'm not pining for anybody,
Are you sure?
Tracy.
Well, just stay out of trouble.
Hello, is your father in?
Dad, your playmate's here. Come through, Brian. He's staring into the middle distance.
Oh, trying to come up with a better curtain line for the end of Act 2, I dare say.
Yeah, something like that.
Morning.
He's threatening to walk away unless you make this right.
Who is?
Nigel! He says romance and theatre do not mix.
He asked Wendy out. Look, I just don't see how it's all my fault. It was over 10 years ago.
We've come too far. It can't fall apart at this late stage. Think of Mary.
What am I supposed to do?
Seek Martha out and apologise. But tell Wendy first. The last thing we need is a firework display with you at its centre.
I'll talk to her. Both of them.
Eh? If I had a tenth of your magnetism.
Brian.
I've never known a back catalogue like it. You make Warren Beatty look celibate.
Please.
Placate those who must be placated. And placate them now.
So you're definitely coming back on Tuesday? Right, well, if you think you're going to be lying on that sofa for the next 6 weeks, you can forget it. Bad ankle or not. Well, make sure you bring a gift back for our Amy. And me and all.
And then she was like, well, don't leave it so late next time. Like it's my fault. And she's got me doing the Christmas cards.
It's November.
I know.
I thought you had Billy's daughter helping you
Oh,
out anyway.
Summer's busy. Yeah, standing there gulping into space. Honestly, might as well have bought a goldfish or used one of the mannequins.
I don't suppose you got 12 grand lying around, have you?
Check or cash.
Debbie's given us to the end of the week, and guess what?
Well, do you know, it reminds me actually of the time when I needed someone to believe in me.
Oh, don't start this again.
You sold that workhouse from under me to her.
I'd love to stand around talking about my shortcomings, but...
Oh, don't worry, I've not got that long. Do you know, I should be running that place. She should be sorting the Christmas cards.
Yeah, shoulda, woulda, coulda.
Oh, you put me back 10 years.
I could be doing a paper round at this rate.
Right, well, good luck.
You too.
Hello, love.
Hi.
There's something I want to say to you. I've already told Aaron.
It's all right, Dad.
I'm an alcoholic.
Well done, Eric.
We've got your back.
I've done nothing to deserve it. Roughest time of the year coming up. But if I can get through Christmas, I can get through anything.
I see.
Well, as I say, she was Nigel's hire.
Just an unfortunate coincidence.
You know, these theatre people, how incestuous they are. But I'm sure I can smooth it over if I can talk to her properly.
How upset was she?
Putting on a bit of a show, I think.
Drama queen.
Did let her down very badly.
As long as it's all in the past.
It's a doomsday book, the Bayeux Tapestry, the pyramids.
Well, you owe it to the troop.
My thinking, exactly.
There's no honour in business, I know that, but what she did...
What Leanne did, or what you did that made her do what she did.
What I did was a bit of playful hustling.
Ooh, is that what you call it?
Nobody outmanoeuvres Debbie Webster.
Coffee machine's making that noise again. We need to ring an engineer.
Nick, you haven't got the money, have you? You'll never have it.
Now, in terms of recruitment,
We'll find the money.
What, by the end of today?
I promise.
he's bluffing.
Hi, Lynn. It's Debbie. Webster from yesterday. Yeah, it's me again. Look, about my colleague, between you and me, Lynn, I gave her a verbal warning last month for flirting with a customer. We have completely recovered from the pandemic. The figures I gave you were accurate. And as for Raz, well, surely you can see that for what it was. And the diary is chock-a-block right through December now. I've got what? Rubbish. Well, why didn't you say? And why should I believe you? Right. Well, suit yourself. Yes, and thank you. For now. The builders found wet rot in 4 separate places.
Nah. They're playing you.
Any basic survey would flag it up, and I'd be lucky to find anyone who'd buy it.
What's the betting she calls you back with a reduced offer?
I'll checkmate them by the end of the day.
Yeah, I'd like to see it. Because right now, she just took your queen.
Right, you wolf that down and then you can get changed out your uniform, okay?
I'll try.
You're not hungry?
Bit apprehensive.
So what did you do at school this morning? And don't say lessons, because that was Simon's trick. You know, I used to say to him, tell me one thing that you've learnt today that you're always going to remember.
That's good.
I remember there was a teacher at Bessie Street, and she asked all the kids, how do you weigh a bike on a bathroom weighing scales? Had the whole class stumped.
You weigh yourself, then weigh yourself holding the bike.
You got it.
Then subtract the farmer from the latter.
Farmer from the latter. You're a clever clogs, aren't you, eh? Listen, I'm a bit apprehensive too.
Hey. Ready?
Did you tell her?
Word to the wise, I wouldn't let Nurse Ratched see you doing that.
Yeah, you're right. I got fired from a call centre once for doodling. But there's studies out there that say this increases concentration.
Oh, well, yeah, she'd love that.
Yeah, why is she in such a bad mood?
And Peter rearranged her troll dolls. It's quite good. What is it?
Loungewear. I'm thinking about doing some for parents and toddlers, you know, matching sets, but a high end.
Oh, it's a crowded market.
Not really.
Oh, and are these your own designs?
Yeah, because I ran into trouble with copyright when I did my t-shirts.
What's this one say, this little one?
Mini-me.
Ah, copyright, Austin Powers.
Oh, yeah, of course. I could change it to Little then. I don't know, these are just examples.
Yeah, it's nice and simple, though.
Yeah, well, all the best things are. What, toast, noughts and crosses, the wheel, Underworld Sales, Michael speaking.
And what is it that made you feel like doing that, Hope?
Doing what?
Acting out your father's crimes.
I mean, the other kids knew about it, the book, because it was in the Gazette too, and I think they've been pestering her, you know, she just wanted to take control.
Were you angry, Hope?
At him, yeah.
Here we go.
this is because I promised that I wouldn't let it get published, but in the end it was out of my control.
He could have paid to have it stopped.
It was a lot of money. It was an awful lot of money.
He was too tight.
I'm not the bad guy. I've not killed anyone.
All my dad wanted to do was teach. That's what Mum keeps saying.
Hope, we've spoke about this.
He killed Charlotte Hoyle with a hammer. Have you read it yet?
I'm on the last chapter, purely for research purposes. Yeah, well, the book was completely unauthorised. I mean, the guy that wrote it, he wrote both of Tommy O's biographies. I mean, that tells you everything.
He's just jealous because my dad's getting all the attention.
I'm your dad. Who's the one that made your breakfast in bed this morning, eh? Who's the one that buys you stuff? Who's the one that makes sure you've got clean uniform to wear?
Mum.
Let's talk about your suspension from school. I'm keen to hear your thoughts on that.
Mrs. Crawshaw was friends with Mrs. Hoyle. That's the only reason I'm suspended.
"13 years.
Unlucky for some.
Let's put it all behind us.
I have. I did. Many years ago. I've had a string of lovers since you.
But now?
Well, I'm alone, unlike you. Wendy, is that her name?
Yes, but,
I was very sorry to hear about your wife.
Thank you.
So how about your troublesome daughter and your troublesome son?
Sons, plural. They're all getting by. And getting on. My granddaughter's just started at Manchester.
The university?
Metropolitan.
Oh, that's wonderful. Oh, to be 18 again. If you could press a button, have another go, would you press it?
And be 18 again?
No family hanging round your neck, no mortgage, no pension, no baggage. It would just be you and a typewriter and a future.
Laptop, surely.
Who's to say you wouldn't screw it up again?
Is that what I did?
Isn't it?
Did you complete it?
Maybe you can read it later, Sam.
You loved your mum, didn't you? Like I loved mine. What did you enjoy at school?
Javelin. I threw it for the county once. Got disqualified because I nicked some kid's lunch.
And where was your lunch?
In Avenue.
What else?
Quite liked history. Stuff about the wars and that, you know.
Roy Cropper thinks everyone should study history so we don't make the same mistakes again.
Leanne, anything you'd like to say?
No.
It took courage, this, you know.
I'm sure it did. I'm not grateful.
No, not me. You. Sorry, kid.
I liked your revisions to Roxana.
Oh. I was more than happy to punch it up a little.
Ooh, punch it up. He's got all the lingo. Hey, maybe that's what you'd go on to do if you were to start again. Hollywood script doctor.
Hollywood isn't for everybody. Ask Scott Fitzgerald. Stage is more to my liking.
I can see that. And you would be more Eugene O'Neill rather than Noel Coward.
Oh, I'd love to think so.
I did. Journey. At Ipswich many years ago.
The last line.
They would crucify me every night.
And the audience too, I'm sure.
I I've been working on a script of my own, as it happens.
I'd love to read it.
I would be flattered if you did. In fact, it could do with some punching up.
On Solid Ground by Martha Fraser.
It's a one-woman show about how it felt to leave the barge and all that it meant. The freedom, the movement, the peace.
You gave it up.
It gave me up.
We're not 18.
Oh, I better be careful here. I've got a session with Mary any minute.
I don't know what you're getting this, but you're not fooling me.
Well done.
It's an act. He's looking for reasons. He doesn't want to be lied to.
Listen, I've got some money put aside, right? I was going to use it for when I get out of here, buy a jetpack or a driverless car or whatever. If it makes a difference to his life, you can have it.
You're trying to pay us off.
I need to pay you off. I'm already in here. Just trying to make amends, right? Drop something. Could buy that bar with it.
How do you know about the bar?
It makes his life easier. Up to you.
What was all that?
I just thanked him for his time. You okay?
Fine.
Right, come on, let's get out of here.
So how did you afford it? When he said it wasn't on NHS.
Well, we borrowed it.
Who from? You didn't get it today.
It was Billy.
We're paying him back, though.
I'll pay him back.
Fine. You pay us back and we'll pay him.
So he knows what it's for.
Well, we told him it was for something else.
A down payment on a car for summer. Billy doesn't know what we spent it on.
So how are you going to pay for the car?
Well, we...
Hey, should I at least come back with you? Hey, at least you get home all right.
I've got my keys. You should be at work. You two, sweetheart.
Phone me when you're in.
Think he's going to be okay?
So far, so good.
That's fantastic news.
She's doing a session with Mary as we speak.
Oh, our very own Stella Adler. Huh? Let's just hope she can turn water into wine. Eh? You know, spin straw into gold.
Mary is going to be absolutely fine. She was absolutely fine. Just needs to bring it down a notch. Mainly nerves and over-enthusiasm.
No offence, but she was practising in air earlier and she's absolutely rubbish.
I'm not sure that's fair.
It's the truth, though.
It's extremely unkind.
Would you be interested in...
Me?
The part's taken.
So if Martha attends a few rehearsals, that won't be a problem. It's my sacred space, you see. Yeah. I can't afford to have an atmosphere in the rehearsal room.
It's in the past. It's the Doomsday Book, the Bayeux Tapestry, the pyramids.
Did it help?
I was intrigued to learn he liked history at school.
You certainly got him talking.
I wonder if his life would have turned out differently if he worked harder and carried on throwing a javelin. I'm not sure he's technically a psychopath.
Yeah, well, either way, it's done now. You don't have to speak to him ever again. None of us do.
Okay, so coffee, juice, another coffee.
I feel sick.
I told you not to get a large. Small would have been fine, or medium at best.
What should we do now?
Well, why don't you crack on with some homework while I shut my eyes for a little bit?
I haven't got any homework.
Oh, you have. They've set you loads of work while you're off. You've got a worksheet on Macbeth for a start.
Macbeth is inappropriate after what I've been through.
Oh, yeah, fair enough.
Let's go to Ninja Warrior.
Now?
Or the Trafford Centre.
Do you want to go Trafford Centre for?
I need some new clothes and makeup.
You don't need makeup.
I want makeup.
Fine, let's go Trafford Centre then.
Or, do you want to watch the football?
No, it's okay. Let's go shopping.
Lead on Macduff.
What did he say to you in there? I'm not stupid. You've been distracted ever since we got back.
Right, I've been thinking. It's been a long day, at the end of a long week. And we're all friends here, are we not? Despite yesterday's antics.
Go on.
Well, you've got enough on your plate at the moment, and so have I. And I don't want to fall out over a few measly £1,000. Now, this is a one-time opportunity because you've caught me in a sentimental mood. I will accept your offer.
You kidding me?
What, because nobody else would have it?
That's your first response, is it? I did have somebody on me hook, but we all know what happened there, don't we?
Well, in the interest of moving on, I apologise.
Apology accepted. So, do we have a deal?
Okay, but why would I need you?
Because I have the know-how.
I've got to know how.
We sell to businesses around the world. Just think of the contacts I have.
Yeah, but why would I want to give this place a cut?
No, not this place. Me and you.
Get your own idea.
I'm sick of my ideas, and I like your idea. Just make sure that it's hideously overpriced for the miss.
No, I don't want to rinse people.
People love to be rinsed. Limited editions, brand exclusivity, twin set, logo, $69.99.
What, 70 quid?
So Eric doesn't think Billy knows the truth?
Which truth?
You see, that's the problem.
Look, we told him that Billy lent us the money for a car. But if Eric mentions that to Billy, then this whole thing falls apart.
Mate, this whole thing falls apart when you start showing... Look, you should tell Billy the truth. The truth.
But I can't. It'll get them into trouble.
Esther and Mike, mate, who cares?
What if they take off or go to jail for it? Then I am literally left holding the baby.
Counts just won't help, will it?
Summer!
Yes, miss.
I have been looking for you.
Miss.
Well, I was just checking on this order.
Right, well, I need some coffee. I need those samples from this morning.
The suspender belts?
Yes.
Ooh. Gonna try one on for us, are you, Mrs. Barlow?
No. But you are now. Come on.
What'd you say that for? She's in a foul mood.
I didn't know, did I? Just trying to be a cheeky chapper. You can't pull the wool over Billy's eyes till you give birth.
Yeah, I have thought about that. Just tell me if you see Eric on the street.
Summer!
Look, I just need to keep them apart. Okay? Come in.
I mean, Nigel's first effort wasn't the worst thing you've ever read, but he's not a writer. Well, not in the sense that I am.
I get it. You're brilliant.
He did punch up that one in a week, and as Moss Hart used to say to Georges Kaufman, they did some Broadway comedies together, and Moss Hart always used to say,
Act 1.
Mother.
It's the Bible. Act 1, Moss Hart. It was one of the first books to make me fall in love with theatre. Did I, put that on your reading list?
No, I don't think so, no.
How was class?
Oh, a smorgasbord of practical advice, sprinkled with pearls of theoretical wisdom. Martha's asked me to read the final scene from Long Day's Journey into Night.
Mary Tyrone, one of the great parts.
I've added it to my bucket list.
Well, it's usually on in and around Manchester somewhere every year or two.
No, I mean playing her.
Oh, absolutely. Why not? Aim high, Mary. Aim high. But you have been working on Roxana.
She's in fantastic shape.
Martha says it's like tuning a grand piano.
Oh, fine-tuning. And I'm sure I didn't say grand piano. It's a Steinway or an Ossendorfer.
Jenna, have you met Martha Fraser? She once set Chichester on fire.
No way. Oh, no, not literally. No, I used to understudy the doyen of the South Coast Circuit, and she was always off.
Well, much as I'd love to stay and talk shop, I have a script I'm eager to read.
Well, enjoy.
Martha? Jenna? Mary?
Chichester, did he say?
There's no gremlins in there.
Yeah, still best to check.
Yeah. Well, why don't you get your solicitor to look it over, take it away, have a think?
No, I'm happy.
I'm ecstatic.
Sure?
Yeah, I'll let Leanne do the honours.
Oh, all right. Do you want me paw print then?
Why don't you use my fountain pen? My dad got me this for my 21st.
Right, will it crumble when she picks it out?
Hey, do you want this place or not? No, it was about, 17 years ago now?
Yeah, right, and the rest. Ooh, that's nice, actually. A nice weight to it.
Do you know, if I had £1 for every contract I'd signed with that beauty. Thank you. And voila!
Oh, done.
Indeed you are. Congratulations.
Thanks.
I wish you all the very best.
Yeah, you too.
Onwards and upwards.
Do you think he'll say something to Billy?
No, not if he doesn't think Billy knows.
Can't keep up with all this lying, and I'm the one who's doing it.
Well, my dad's treatment's paid for. We can chalk that off.
As soon as I start showing, we're finished. I can't carry on like this.
Do you think we should tell Billy?
No.
Well, then what?
We move away until this is all over.
Hey!
Hey! Where'd she go?
Oh, Debbie, she's gone down the road to see her beau. I did say that we were having a drink.
Probably didn't feel like celebrating.
Yeah, I know. See the grin frozen to her face.
She must regret it already.
Well, the ink's dry, I'm afraid.
Well, it just shows you hold your nerve.
It's got nothing to do with holding our nerve. We got lucky, pure and simple. And I did scare off the other buyer.
Today's been a good day.
Yeah, it has. Cheers.
Debbie Webster here. She's just popped out. Can I help?
Oh, you were in yesterday.
Left me tape measure.
Oh, right, yeah, I was going to get it. My son was using it to measure the square footage of the kitchen. Place isn't for sale, though, you know, if you were tempted.
Because of the wet rot.
The what?
Riddled with it. It's the reason my client decided not to buy. Lynn did mention it to Miss Webster today.
We've got wet rot.
Right, when was this? When did Debbie speak to your client?
She rang her this afternoon, so Lynn came clean. I'd advise her against pursuing it. It does want looking at pretty fast, so if you could tell her I popped back. I specialise in remedial work.
Where is it?
Corridor, kitchen, store cupboard. Moisture gets in from the railway arches. You're looking at 15, 20 grand's worth of work.
Well, surely that's the tram company's problem. We'll have to get onto him.
Fixtures and fittings, I'm afraid. If I could grab that measure.
You were pining.
Tracy?
Mary's told me.
Told you what?
Told me who.
Oh, if you're referring to Martha, I can assure you this has absolutely nothing to do with me.
How many more of them are you planning to dredge up?
Sorry?
Women you went behind my mum's back with.
Nigel hired Martha. She's an acting coach, and he thought she might be able to give Mary a few tips.
And you expect me to believe that coincidence?
Look, for what it's worth, Martha's return is extremely inconvenient. I'm very happy with Wendy, and the last thing I need is any unwanted attention.
Your ego is unbelievable.
It's the truth.
Is she still living on that tugboat?
Barge. Apparently not.
So she can't sail away at any given moment, then?
Nobody has anything to feel fretful about. Wendy's coming round here for some food later, in fact.
On Solid Ground by Martha Fraser?
It's very good.
Oh.
You must feel a tiny bit compromised.
Did she?
It's a shame. You all seem to rub along quite nicely. Apart from her taking all that cash to pay for her sister's legal defense and you getting Ryan to rob the safe. I mean, what a happy family.
Yeah, we don't talk about that. Anyway, it's business. They should have got a proper survey done.
So I could help you pitch to investors, because that's my speciality, brand building. So you start with these, and then you expand.
Wow, you move fast. Yeah, to be honest, I did hit a wall with the baby grows.
Well, I think that's because I'm a doer and you're a doodler.
Yeah, well, I've got loads of alternative designs.
These are amazing. You're so talented.
Thanks.
Oi. Are you for real?
As in?
As in the place is riddled with wet rot and you know it.
Did I?
Yeah, of all the dirty tricks. When you know what we're going through.
I know you tried to scupper things for me. You've got a very short memory.
How did you find out?
Because a builder came in from yesterday offering his services. You have knowingly saddled us with a bill for 20 grand, which could quite easily...
Can we just all calm down,
what you're
please?
doing.
We're just all trying to enjoy a drink.
What's going on?
Where's Adam? We could do with some advice.
I'll give you some advice. Buyer beware. You signed on that dotted line. Now, you can get Adam to check that contract all you like, but I did say, didn't I, Ronnie? I said you should take your time. But we all know what happened there, don't we? You thought you were getting one up on me. You couldn't sign it quick enough. You thought, oh, this is too good to be true.
Sean, are you still seeing that dentist?
Why?
Book Debbie an appointment.
Hey, quit it, or I'll get the lot of you!
Get off my...
Thank you. Look, maybe we should just go, right? Let's go.
Yes. We're on our way, Sean. Cheers. Bottoms up. Eh? Come on, Ronnie.
And what would I tell Kev?
Well, we say we're going travelling or something.
No one's going to believe that. You just got a job.
Well, we can live on Esther and Mike's money. They've just promised us more. Then when this is all over, we can move back here. No one needs to know about the baby and everyone's happy.
Right, except you.
I'll manage.
But where, Summer? I mean, where would we actually go? 'Cause you'll have to have scans, you'll have to see a midwife. And what if my dad has a relapse?
Well, he won't. He's better now.
I should never have taken that money.
But it was the right thing to do, Aaron, and everything's on track.
So you just don't see Billy for 9 months?
7.
I like this job, Summer, and you'll get used to yours too. Everything was going great until we let 2 nutters bite our baby.
I just can't see another way. Give notice on the flat.
And pretend to be abroad.
Why not?
Because the dialing tone, for a start. And what if Billy video calls?
We'll find a way round that.
Let's just tell him the truth.
No, Aaron. He'll report Esther and Mike to the police. We'll owe them £10,000 and we'll be stuck with a kid that we're not ready for. So are you in or are you out? Oh. What's this? I had a casserole in the fridge.
Oh, I forgot to look.
Oh. So how did it go?
All right.
What did she say?
I'll tell you about it later.
Okay. Is that new?
There's loads more upstairs.
All right, Rubik's Cube, get some pizza if you want.
I want a new tracksuit too. Cat, your dad want a serial killer.
Ty, it's a birthday in 2 weeks.
She said she needed them.
She said she needed a 12-inch pizza and all.
14. I want to get suspended.
No, you do not want to get suspended.
It's not fair. Life's not fair.
Right, madam, I'll speak to you later. And you.
Have you all not already eaten?
Yeah, they're all out, thank goodness.
All work and no play makes Ken a dull boy.
You're right, I'll tidy that up.
How's it looking?
Roxana, it's getting there. A work in progress, as they say.
So?
spoke to her, and I cleared the air.
Good for you. Oh. Long day's journey in tonight.
Eugene O'Neill, one of America's better playwrights, if not the best playwright, a staunch proponent of the 4-act structure.
Is he the one who married Marilyn?
That was Arthur Miller.
It was a joke, my love.
Oh, Wendy.
So what gave you the idea in the first place?
Well, it was in the park with Glory.
Yeah, I was in the park with Glory and we had on matching t-shirts.
Well, they weren't completely matching, though.
No, they were both red, and the women on the swings were banging on about how cute we looked because they thought we did it on purpose.
Well, they didn't, though, because she was wearing this other t-shirt, but she threw up, he got a change, and it was just very similar.
Yeah, so I thought, okay, well, all this fuss about the same colour. Imagine if we were properly coordinated.
But this is loungewear.
Yeah.
So no one's going to see it. You won't be surrounded by yummies down the wreck.
Oh, Adam, that's not the point. Everything boils down to sex with you. He's not trying to pull, he's just trying to get business up and running.
Aye, that all got a bit tasty earlier, didn't it?
Yeah, so I believe. But nobody came to blows, did they?
Oh, well, not quite.
Nah, I saw him off. No messing.
Mate, they'll eat you alive.
I still don't understand where I come in.
Well, she diddled them. They want to see if it invalidates the contract.
Wet rot's no joke, my dad'll tell you.
And she's worked with him for how long? Can't trust anyone.
Yeah, well, Debbie says Leanne tried to stiff her.
He said, she said. My line of work in a nutshell. I'll call him in a bit, okay? So who we get to invest?
Well, there's loads of startup funds that we can apply for now that we've got the right products.
Aye. I think I know what's going to happen here. You're going to work late nights, you're going to make a fortune, you fall in love.
Oh, Tim.
So what are you going to call it?
We're not a band.
Yeah, the name's important, though.
Yeah, well, one thing at a time.
Yeah, my tea's ready.
Oh, the cut and thrust of corporate life.
Don't forget, please do not tell Cleopatra.
Oh, yeah, mum's the word. Right, see you later.
See ya. Well.
What?
This time next year, Rogers.
You just wait and see.
See if Gary knows out.
Yeah, because if we don't, we've plowed our life savings into a chicken that won't lay eggs. We'll lose everything.
I just said I'll get another quote. I'll get as many as it takes. Just don't mention Sam's money.
Okay, try Ed Bailey.
He was the one who did the work in the first place. Steve had a right carry on with him.
Yeah, from what I heard, that was Steve's fault anyway.
I would have had it, you know.
How's that going to look? Sam's stepmom in jail for common assault.
Right, I'll make some calls. Table 3 said that's cold.
Hello, Viaduct Bistro.
Yeah, can I get a table for one?
Right, yeah, sure. When for?
No, Saturday.
Right, what time?
About 20:34.
It's very specific.
Yeah, that's the year.
You.
Yeah, listen, my offer still stands, right? No strings attached. You got my number.
Our coverage of the World Cup continues tomorrow morning with the clash between Cameroon and Serbia. That's live here on ITV1 from 9 a.m. But it's back to the good old days next tonight, and Mark comes up with a cunning plan of revenge in the Larkins after this.